239 people boarded a routine flight. A few hours later, the plane simply disappeared. No distress call. No explosion. No confirmed crash site. Just a blinking dot on a radar screen. And then nothing. But here's the part that still haunts investigators. Modern aircraft don't just vanish. So what really happened to Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370? Because the official story explains how it disappeared. But not *Y star. And that question has turned this into one of the greatest aviation mysteries in history. March 8, 2014. Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 takes off from Kuala Lumpur, heading to Beijing. Everything is normal. Clear weather. Experienced crew. No emergency signals. Then, less than an hour into the flight, the plane's transponder, the device that tells radar who and where it is, suddenly shuts off. Military radar later shows the aircraft turning sharply and flying back across Malaysia. After that, it heads out over the Indian Ocean. And that's the last confirmed trace of it. Search teams launched the largest aviation search in history. Ships, aircraft, satellites. They scanned millions of square kilometers of ocean. But here's the problem. This explains where the plane may have ended up. It doesn't explain why it went there in the first place. Commercial pilots don't just fly off course for 7 hours without communication. Multiple communication systems would have had to be deliberately disabled. Not failed. Disabled. And then there's the flight path. After turning back, MH370 followed precise waypoints, invisible highway markers in the sky that pilots use for navigation. That suggests someone in the cockpit was still flying the aircraft manually. Calmly. Intentionally. So now the mystery shifts. This may not have been a sudden mechanical disaster. It may have been a deliberate act. But by whom? And for what reason? Even with its main transponder off, MH370 continued sending faint electronic handshakes to a satellite network. These automatic signals lasted for *7 hours after the plane disappeared from radar. That's how investigators estimated its path into the Indian Ocean. But those pings only show distance, not direction, meaning the plane could have flown along a massive arc thousands of kilometers long. Months after the disappearance, investigators examined a home flight simulator belonging to the captain. Deleted data had been recovered. Inside it, a flight path leading deep into the southern Indian Ocean, close to the area where MH370 is believed to have gone down. Officials said it could have been coincidence, but critics argue it was rehearsal. In most plane crashes, debris fields are obvious. Floating wreckage, oil slicks, emergency signals. With MH370, almost nothing was found near the estimated crash zone. No large floating sections. No confirmed black boxes. Just a few scattered pieces found years later, thousands of miles away. It's as if the ocean swallowed the aircraft whole. If the official theory is correct, MH370 represents a terrifying reality. A modern passenger jet, with advanced tracking systems, can still vanish without a trace. No live tracking. No automatic alerts to the world. Just silence. But if the alternative theories are true, then someone may have intentionally taken 239 people on a final, untraceable journey into one of the most remote places on Earth. And we still don't know why. The tragedy changed aviation forever. New tracking rules were introduced. Satellites now monitor aircraft positions more closely. But those changes came too late for MH370. More than a decade later, the ocean still guards its secret. Somewhere, 4,000 meters below the surface, lies a machine that could answer everything, the flight data recorders. Until they're found, we are left with theories, questions, and 239 stories that ended without an explanation. So the mystery remains. Did MH370 vanish because of mechanical failure? Or because someone in that cockpit made a final decision the world was never meant to understand?